Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Sports Extra. I'm your host Ahmad Nawaz with the latest roundup of sports today. Let's take a look at what we're discussing. First of all, the first semi-final of the FIH Nations League is underway between Pakistan and France. And Pakistan, who were losing 1-0 until the second quarter, have managed to pull back a miracle. They are now leading 3-2. The play of the final quarter is underway, and it's going to be very, very interesting because all we want is a good defense at the moment or a goal here and there, so we can probably go through, because this semi-final victory will propel Pakistan into the final of the FIH Nations League and give us an opportunity to qualify for the Pro League as well. The second semi-final takes place between New Zealand and Korea. That is also another interesting encounter, but so far all eyes are on Pakistan versus France with the final quarter of play that is underway. So we'll talk about that in detail. Then of course we move on and we discuss the test match between England and India. A lot is being said about this test match as well. We've got some fantastic playing 11 that has been announced by both teams as well. It's going to be very, very exciting to see these two test nations battling it out against each other as well. We'll keep you updated with the latest scores and news as well, because the fact still remains that a lot is resting on both these sides as well, who have made certain amends. So India, after being put into bat first, England won the toss and chose to field. India at the moment are 92 for 2 with a couple of wickets that have been taken by Ben Stokes and Baden Kaas, who's taken those wickets. Of course, to depart were KL Rahul, who scored 42. He departed, and apart from him, Sai Sudarshan just got out as well. So he was the second casualty for the Indian team who went back to the pavilion. The match, of course, is underway. We'll keep you updated with the latest scores as well. After that, we discuss a very, very important development for Pakistan, where Interior Minister Mr. Mohsin Naqvi has met with the president of FIFA, that is Gianni Infantino, and he has given an invitation to him to visit Pakistan, which has been accepted by the FIFA president as well. And a lot was talked about Pakistani football as well. I think this is a great moment if the FIFA president does visit Pakistan as per confirmation. It really will open the door for a lot of development for football in Pakistan as well. So we'll talk about that in detail. That's what we're discussing on the show today. All of this and all the details right after a short break. Stay tuned to Sports Extra. Welcome back, and now to discuss things in detail, time now to introduce the guests. First of all, joining us in studios is sports expert, cricket commentator, broadcaster, presenter and fellow anchor Asif Ahmad. Assalamu alaikum, how are you?
Walaikum assalam, Ahmad. I'm fine, thank you.
Also joining us is sports expert and first class cricketer Kashif Majeed. Assalamu alaikum, how are you, sir?
Walaikum assalam, Ahmad. Thank you, perfectly all right.
Thank you for joining us. And also joining us is senior sports journalist and our expert Abdul Jabbar Faisal. Assalamu alaikum, sir, how are you?
Walaikum Assalam, I am fine. Have a great day, viewers.
Thank you very much. Jabbar Saab, so far Pakistan is hanging on to a lead. The final quarter is underway. What would you like to add about Pakistan's performance so far?
I think it's going very good situation for Pakistan and all. And this time entirely different situation. We played league matches, we were up and got lead, and then we lost the match. Now we were down and we get lead again, and now we are one score lead. I think there are 3 minutes left. We should hope for the good defense for our defenders, especially goalkeeper. Goalkeeper always plays a very vital role. We lost match against New Zealand. We were 3-1 up, but very poor performance was presented by the goalkeeper. If our goalkeeper and deep defense do some extra, inshallah we will be final.
Absolutely, that's what we're hoping for as well. But Kashif, there's a lot of interest, isn't it? Because all of us are glued to our data banks as well. We're just trying to have these 10 minutes pass by hook or by crook. But obviously we've discussed this before as well, that Pakistan should qualify for the Pro League. You know, to play hockey amongst the top nations in the world is something that might change our fortunes as well.
I am talking about hockey. Out of nowhere, there is certain good news coming to our ears and eyes, and the Pakistani team is doing well. Talking about this event, yes, we definitely wanted to win this event and go for that Pro League, and we wanted to compete against the best sides in the world. We do have got talent in our ranks. We do have got those players who've been playing good quality hockey across different countries, the hockey leagues across different countries. The important thing was for Pakistan to consistently play all those FIH events. In the recent past, we just lost so many of those events. That's why our standings or our ratings or our rankings among that FIH is quite below. We are 13th, I guess, right now. But we've been doing so good in the last couple of years' time. We've been there. We have been playing finals and the semi-finals. So most probably this is one step for Pakistan to be in the finals, to win this tournament and to be in the Pro League, and then find out that we will be able to come across different victories against those top-notch teams, against the top 8 teams of the world. So most probably it's important for Pakistan, and as you mentioned earlier, that those last 10 minutes of the fourth quarter are the most important ones.
They've conceded 7 penalty corners so far, Pakistan, and this has been a problem throughout the tournament. Our defense has been really poor in going into the third and fourth quarter, and we've been talking about this, that maybe stamina is the issue and things are not looking good, but we're still hoping that Pakistan managed to make a comeback here as well. But Asif Ahmad, it would be very exciting if Pakistan managed to reach the final, inshallah, and even win it and qualify for the Pro League.
Well, I do remember that we were sitting same in the studios and we were talking about the final of the Aslan Shah Hockey Cup in the recent past, that the Pakistan qualified after 2 decades. So we enjoyed a lot, everybody appreciated them. And yes, from last 2-3 years, we're watching that the hockey team is playing well. And when we talk about the legacy of hockey, Jabbar Senior and Tahir Zaman, so many good players, Akhtar Rasool and Salahuddin, they are all Olympians. They have given a very good name in the hockey to the Pakistan. But now, yes, Pakistan was struggling, and good thing is that the government is providing some opportunities, some resources, some funds. This is what we heard, that the Pakistan Hockey Federation always lacking towards the funds. But now when they're playing well, now everybody, when they're gaining their name back, that yes, Pakistan is the same side which we have witnessed in 1992, 1993, where Pakistan have won the World Cup. So I think these youngsters, they're playing well. They played really well against Japan. They drew against Malaysia. Yes, they fought well against New Zealand. But I strongly agree with you. But in the last moment, the defense of the Pakistan hockey, that wasn't good, and that's why they lost. So good luck, and still we have 4-5 minutes, isn't it? So let's pray for them.
No, 4-5 minutes, still a long way to go. I mean, I was just gauging the time so far, and the fourth quarter is still into play, and still about 7-8 minutes left. Oh. So we're just trying to kill as much time as we can and move towards a good result. But at the same time, Jabbar Saab, you've witnessed the affairs of Pakistan Hockey Federation. There's been a lot of administrative crisis there as well. And with all respect to fellow Olympians, I respect them with all my heart. But the fact is that their quarrels between themselves, just for the sake of power and a position, has also caused a major damage to Pakistan hockey.
Actually, there was a grouping in the Hockey Federation when the government supported Bukti group, and but the actual role was government to end the politics from the game, and they should make joint effort. But there are still grouping in this way. That is very dangerous for the Pakistan national game hockey. And the player were once one camp was in Islamabad and other was in Karachi, and I don't know why the government and Pakistan Sports Board is playing its vital role. Player always still the social media was saying the player are not getting their daily funds. If you will not pay the players, how they will be satisfied and work hard in the field? But it's very important. We say Olympian. This is not way. We have only short-term policies. If we want to see Pakistan hockey team again on the top like 17 and 80s, we will have a long-term policy to run the affairs, and there should be under the umbrella of the government. That's very important.
Absolutely.
Once was said that the special budget should be for the hockey. That was not done.
Well,
but they are getting
a major overhaul. I think financially, Pakistan hockey right now needs a major overhaul, and so does the administrative structure as well. And I think it's very unfortunate that the national sport has not been, taken as a national sport, and it lacks funding. I mean, Jabbar Sahab is absolutely right. Giving 30,000 to a player as a daily allowance, and that too on a foreign country, is absolutely absurd. You won't even get what 2 times of meals in that money. You know, the way things are now once you convert it into currencies. So I think it's very, very disappointing. But Asif, I'm sure you agree as well when you talk to players and everybody, that at least their financial conditions should be improved immediately.
Ahmad, I think there is no accountability. When you talk about the funds, you give fund, and then the government sometimes they announce prize money and stuff like that. But what we heard that even as Jabbar Sahab was mentioning, even players are getting, sometimes players aren't getting the daily wages as well, what their dailies are, and they used to manage each and everything from their pocket. So I think this is really sad. And when we talk about that, the Pakistan Hockey Federation, always we look fight that one group is fighting to the other group. That fight is only for the power. That's it. The lust of the power, I think this is ruining Pakistan hockey, and already ruined. And I don't know, you're talking about the Olympians like Akhtar Rasool Saab, some other names, even Shahbaz Senior, they're still in the part, and either in the power or in the opposition. I think they should sit together under one flag, under one umbrella, as Jabbar Sahab said, and I think sort out the situation, because hockey is our national game, and if you're not giving importance, not giving priority, I think then it means that you do not have the betterment in your shopping list, and you're just showing it and you're just giving an eye wash.
Certainly. And yes, Jabbar Sahab, you'd like to add something, but at the same time, I think we should also clarify that one thing has been great so far, that bringing in Tahir Zaman Sahab as the coach. I think that is a great decision for Pakistan hockey. Yes, Jabbar Sahab.
I would discuss Tahir Zaman later on, but I want to say France team is now in the ranking up from Pakistan. But when the France got the honor to host the Olympic Games, they started to reset their national team hockey, and even in the World Cup, Junior World Cup, they performed very well. Before that, they were not in the top ranking, but they work hard, they make infrastructure, they facilitate their players, their coaching, their physical fitness and diets, all the things, and then they perform well in the Olympics. Just like you said, Tahir Zaman, no doubt one of the best world's best coach. He trained the I think Egyptian team too, but he performed very well. In the Pakistan, politics in the hockey is very dangerous. That has hurt the Pakistan national hockey for last 20 decades.
Certainly, and I think that's been a major setback as well, but we'll keep updating you with the scores as well. Pakistan have been terrific so far. We just hope in the dying seconds of the game still stays intact and Pakistan are able to reach the final as well. Now we move on to the first test match between England and India. Of course, England winning the toss and putting India into bat first today. And so far at the stroke of lunch, 92 for 2. India was leading the first session, but just close to lunch, they lost 2 quick wickets. So very interesting now, both teams as well. But particularly for India, Kashif, I think it's of a lot of interest with the new skipper, Shubman Gill, in his first campaign as captain.
I guess it's very important when it comes to India, because on and off the field they've got so much to offer, they've got so much power. So now Indian team visiting those shores of England, there is so much to talk about their visit. Previously, when we talk about the 90s and before that, a single test match won by India is a great achievement for them, but now they are hoping that they can win the series. And with the 5 test match series, after so many, after long ago, we have that 5 match series. Now they are back to that 5 test match series. They are creating that sort of rivalry which we used to see between Australia and England, that is called Ashes. Or previously, Pakistan have played few 5 test match series in India. So they are creating that rivalry of test matches among the big 3. India playing against Australia, the 5 test match series. Now India versus England 5 test match series, and England and Australia are already playing the Ashes, which is 5 test match series. So emphasis is on test matches, and most probably this is where they have got so much to offer. And talking about the way they have started, going in early summer season going into the bat, and with KL Rahul with an average of 33 point something in the test marina, I think they're doing good pretty far so far, and most probably this is what they wanted, to see off the first session, to see off this new ball and with minimum damage, and they've scored some good runs, and most probably they'll be building on the innings. And Shubman Gill at 4, of course, following on the those legends of the game, Sachin Tendulkar and then Virat Kohli, number 4 Shubman Gill as the captain of India. It will be a different challenge, and he has got the company of Jasprit Bumrah, who've been offered the captaincy, but he don't want to get into it because he wants to take breaks in between those certain matches to manage his workload. So there is a lot to offer. There's always something new within Indian cricket, but this time around they've got lot to offer, and there is so much newness that will be focusing how they perform in the first test.
What about England, Kashif? This is, it's been quite a while since we thought of an English bowling attack without Stuart Broad and James Anderson. Now we see a lot of that onus is going on Chris Wokes, Braden Cast, Josh Tongue and Shoaib Bashir. So, a fairly new bowling attack for England as well.
And when we go through this English bowling attack, we are so used to of seeing Mark Wood bowling at 150 clicks just because he's there to hit those batsmen on the rib cages, on the helmets, and disturb their feet movement. But this is a one unidirectional bowling attack where everyone has got that pace between 135 to 145, and this is at times become very similar to each other. And there is no left armour, I guess, with in the ranks. And with Shoaib Bashir there, most probably he'll be waiting for the 4th innings, most probably, and that is it. I guess India will be pretty satisfied facing this bowling attack because they've got a very good batting lineup and they've got a very long batting lineup with additional all-rounders there. So most probably, I guess, with the if in the next session goes a neutral section or don't belong to England, they'll be in trouble. They'll be batting 4th in this test match.
Well, certainly. That being said, we're going to continue our discussion on this. I just want to update you that at the close of the 4th quarter, Charles Victor has equalized for France, and the match is now ended in a fashion of 3-all, and now it's moved on to penalties. So disappointment for Pakistan. They conceded a goal in the last dying seconds of normal time, and now it's just moved on to penalties, and I'll keep you posted with the results. We still want to stay optimistic as well. Well, we've got some live action in studios as well, so we're very, very resourceful these days. But Asif Ahmad, that being said, we'll update our viewers on that in a bit. But the test match, England-India, always competitive, always a treat to watch, and right now both sides going with new combinations. Especially, how do you see India now in the era of Shubman Gill, who is the new test skipper for India and is now batting at a very important position of number 4?
Well, after the retirement of Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma, the way Rohit Sharma announced his retirement from Test cricket, that India were looking towards a new captain, and that is Shubman Gill. Recently, Kane Williamson, who remained in Fab 4 in last 1 decade, and what he has announced that the Shubman Gill and Yashasvi Jaiswal could be in the future. They could be in the Fab 4 as well. So you know that the guys like Shubman Gill and Yashasvi Jaiswal, if you see their record, they're playing for a long time. Jaiswal averaging 52, more than 50 in 19 test games. What does it mean? That he has plenty of talent. But of course that you cannot replace Virat Kohli or you cannot replace Rohit Sharma. It is important to see their strategy, because the way Rohit Sharma was leading the side, sometimes aggressive, sometimes we used to see him that he's calm. But overall, when we see that the India, they're playing without Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma. On the other side, that Kashif bhai was talking about the fast bowling attack. Looks like England's fast bowling attack looks like Pakistani fast bowling attack. Similar to us. See, the bowlers bowling 130, 35, same Shaheen Shah Afridi. We have Khurram Shehzad, we have Naseem Shah. Almost they're the same.
But for a while, they've worked on trying to find a replacement for the pair of Broad and Anderson. In between, Jofra Archer came in, he was injured. Mark Wood, I thought, was a fantastic addition to that. Ben Stokes, if he's completely fit, can bowl, a couple of crucial spells as well.
Ben Stokes, same. I will refer to Kashif bhai's argument that he could bowl only 130, 135. Yes, he could take wickets in the middle.
So what you're saying, England is going to miss pace now?
Yes, that's the important thing. On the other side, Bumrah is there. Bumrah is a lone warrior, and this is even in test matches, he brought victories so many times for the India. And right now, the way India started after losing the toss and England asked them to bat well, they're okay, 92 for 2. And KL Rahul was playing nicely. Yashvi just
They were actually leading the session before
yes,
lunch.
yes. But they've lost wickets on a crucial time, very crucial time. But I think that this partnership now is really important for India. Let's suppose if they will go around 200. And as Kashif Bhai was mentioning once again, that if it's a neutral session, they won't lose any wicket. I think that India will be in win-win situation.
Well, certainly. Jabbar Sahab, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, Shubman Gill now. India's had some strong captains before this. How do you see Shubman Gill as a young skipper for India leading a test side into some very, very important series up ahead?
This is a new responsibility on him. I hope he is a young guy and will try his best to perform well. But it is very important, both teams are almost balanced and experienced sides. And now Shubman Gill has two responsibilities. One is he will play a key role in the batting lineup, and other is to lead the Indian team. This will be very important for him, but it is very interesting. In the last ground, the mostly skipper don't want to play fourth innings, but the host England selected to field first, and they will play fourth innings. And India has also a couple of good spinners too. This is not. I think this is not a good decision. Always attitude of the Lord's cricket, plenty made day and the last day, spinner always help them. I think they got some experience from the previous test match which was played between South Africa and Australia. And first 3 days was good for the batters, and rest of the easy batting was there. That's why they decided to field first. But I think it will be very, very interesting, and especially this is the first test of the Shubman Gill, how he perform as a captain.
Well, certainly, but I think the onus is not just on him to perform as a skipper. His own performance will be very, very important now, because the critics in that part of the world are quite similar to what we see in the subcontinent. So they will be very, very picky about the performances that they get. But for England, I think they've managed to develop a stable batting order. The bowling is something that they're still trying to explore with a couple of combinations as well. But obviously, test cricket is session by session, and only the team that battles it out session by session is going to win the test match. But it becomes a very important series. But what I'm more interested to see, Kashif Majeed, is how this English bowling reacts not only to this series, but then I think of the Ashes. Do they have enough in their tank to trouble the mighty Australians?
For Ashes, most probably they'll be looking for a fitter, leaner, meaner Mark Wood and Jofra Archer, because this is how they'll go on. Going through this bowling lineup, I think they'll be missing a left arm seamer, most probably a left arm spinner in the ranks, or maybe a wrist spinner, and of course a pace bowler who can click 150 at regular intervals. So these are actually quite important decisions they have to make going into the Ashes. Because when we talk about the quality of bowling attack, the quality of bowling attack means the versatility in the bowling attack. Asif mentioned that this bowling attack is quite similar to Pakistan, with the exception that Pakistan have got at least a left armer in the ranks. Yes, the pace is same, but a left armer in the ranks in face of like in the likes of Shaheen Shah Afridi, or most probably, and any other. Previously there was Rahat Ali and then Irfan and all those guys. They played test cricket. But when we talk about this English bowling attack, it can be good. It can survive a test match when we talk about playing in English conditions, but most probably it cannot survive anywhere else in the globe. And when we talk about this test match going on with the slightly tinge of grass, I just going through those statistics, that is 36% of moisture in the surface, but this early summer is quite hot in England. That will dry up, and most probably third and fourth day, or maybe fourth and the fifth day the test match goes on, it will be a drier surface. Spinner will get a spin on it, and fast bowler won't get that much of help from the surface. So most probably this will be a crucial match, a crucial few 2 days.
Right, I'm going to come back to that, Kashif. Now we've got live action coming to you from Malaysia, where Pakistan have scored on yet another penalty. So far the match continues on penalties, courtesy of the 4 quarters being drawn 3-all. France taking a goal back and equalizing in the very last dying seconds of the game. And now on penalties, so far Pakistan have managed to stop 2 of them. So Pakistan is on a lead at the moment, and we're still hoping that we get the better results. Once again, a very, very important phase in the game. If Pakistan manage to beat France on penalties, they're going to qualify for the finals. It's as simple as that. And so far what we're seeing is that's another goal by Pakistan. So that's what we've seen as well, and the referee of course has adjudicated that to be a goal. And of course a very important phase in the game once again, as we keep updating you on penalties, is France and Pakistan at the moment. Exciting here, Asif.
Yes, very much exciting, but same times that tension is there, because when we talk about the Pakistani goalkeeper, that throughout the tournament his performance remained under question, but now we wish him good luck.
He's got a chance to redeem
yes,
it.
yes. Go for the compensation there, and definitely that would be, of course, joyful moment for Pakistan, that Pakistan will qualify for the finals. Good luck there. Here we go for the next penalty. Yes.
We're going to win. Yes, if we stop this, we qualify for the final.
Here we go.
So
Good
if
luck.
that is stopped, so Pakistan will qualify for the final, and that's a miss, I think. And that's it,
Oh, yes.
Pakistan. Pakistan have beaten France and have qualified for the finals of the FIH Nations League. This is breaking news we're giving to you courtesy of Sports Extra here on PTV World. Pakistan has beaten France on penalty shootouts in the semi-final of the Nations League and has qualified for the final. Pakistan in the first semi-final have beaten France on penalties and has qualified for the final of the Nations League after the match was level at 3-all in normal time. Of course, for Pakistan, we've had some superb performances. Afraz, Sufiyan Khan and Mohammad Hamaduddin scoring 3 goals for Pakistan, and in reply, of course, Pakistan were leading by 3-2 when in the final quarter of the game, France equalized with the final goal of Victor Charlotte, and they managed to equalize. But on penalties, Pakistan have managed to beat France on penalties and have now qualified for the final of the Nations League. The FIH Nations League first semi-final, Pakistan have beaten France in the semi-final on penalties and have qualified for the final. They'll be either facing Korea or New Zealand. The second semi-final will decide this. Yes, Kashif Majeed, how are you feeling at the moment?
Pretty much excited, emotional, because after a long time we've been watching hockey live and going through all those emotions. Asif mentioned all those names, all those legends of the game. We used to watch those hockey games, waiting for those hockey matches to be aired on PTV, of course. And we love to watch Pakistan hockey coming on top again. And most probably this is a right step in the right direction. Winning the semi-final against France. France have been dominating Pakistan in the recent past, but now, as we mentioned earlier in the program, for the last couple of years' time, or most probably the 18 months, Pakistan hockey have been doing good. And there are certain chunks of news coming from the Pakistan hockey that they have defeated certain teams previously which were playing good against Pakistan. So most probably this is a right step in the right direction, playing the finals, most probably winning the final of the same and going into the Pro League. This is what we wanted to hear. All those good news coming from the sports of Pakistan. I guess not long ago, Ahmed, the stepping stone for that was Arslan. Most probably it all started from there, and most probably will be going in the right direction. I don't want to get too much carried away, because definitely I'll be talking about the role of the departments and the role of Pakistan Hockey Federation. But right now, we are in the finals.
Yes, Jabbar Saab, I'm sure you're a happy man now, a bit satisfied with the performance.
Definitely this is a nerve-juggling semi-final, and that won by finally Pakistan. We were expecting it should be finished at 3-2, but anyhow, at the end of the day, the victory is great for the Pakistan and whole nation. And after this victory, they will more confident, and they are expecting, and all nation is expecting, they will do more, work hard in the final and will become champion. This our young guys, Sufiyan, Ahmaduddin, Afraz, and Runaway did well. And first time we go down and we came back in the match, and we won this very, very crucial match. Despite of this, that the France were upper in the international ranking. This is good news for all Pakistan. Best wishes, congratulations to all Pakistan team and whole nation on this victory.
Absolutely. I think Jabbar Saab has clearly mentioned this. Congratulations to the Pakistan hockey team. the Pakistan Hockey Federation, the players, the coach Syed Saba, and the entire nation on this moment. Once again, we update you that Pakistan have beaten France in the first semi-final of the FIH Nations League on penalties and have now qualified for the final of this tournament. And of course, whoever wants to face Pakistan would have to win the second semi-final, which is between New Zealand and of course Korea. Whoever wins is going to face Pakistan in the final tomorrow, and whoever wins is going to qualify for the Pro League. Yes, Asif Ahmad, how do you feel right now?
To be honest, that when you were announcing the victory of Pakistan, I loved your enthusiasm. I have actually recorded for you, and amazing. I'm feeling so happy. Not only happy, but emotional as well. After a long time, once again we're watching these visuals as the Pakistan hockey, they're winning, qualified for the finals, and rightly said by you that the goalkeeper compensated. Yes, and we're so happy because
he had a chance to redeem himself.
You see that sometime it's up, sometime you're down, you're not feeling well, or you're not performing up to the mark, but you'll get second chance. Prove yourself. Yes, you are there for the reason. And yet, congratulations to the entire nation once again that we are celebrating yet another victory, and good luck to the Pakistan hockey for the final.
His confidence now is going to be over the moon.
Oh yes,
going into the final for the goalkeeper. He's going to have another self-belief now that I am going to make sure that we win this match.
Ahmed, see what happens when we talk about the cricket, that if you lose match, you go to the team meeting, people talk about your performances. And same thing is happening in the hockey, that when he'll go to the team meeting, everybody will appreciate him. So when he'll come for the final, definitely he'll come with another sensational emotions, and he will come with the power, he will come with the energy, and definitely he could play a crucial role for the victory in the finals as well. So well done Pakistan hockey, and you guys spread smiles over the faces. Good luck for the finals and come back as the victorious.
Asif, what should be the message to the nation over here? We've talked about a lot of things that have gone wrong with Pakistan hockey, but I think the onus on all of us and our nation is to support them, at least talk about them, be it digital media. We're of course discussing this as well. These players, this game needs the support of the nation as well.
It's really important, Ahmed. See, whenever you go over the social media, I didn't watch that the people, they are posting these kind of supporting stuff to the hockey team. They don't. I don't know why. Even you, me, we do not post like that. So the message for the nation is that this is the time. Stay tall with your hockey team. Pray for them and bring some posts and put some good things over the social media. They fought well. See, throughout the tournament, as I said earlier, that beating Japan and then playing really well against Malaysia. And yes, we lost again New Zealand. But the way Pakistan won in this semi-final, congratulations, nation, stayed tall with you guys.
Absolutely, and they should be celebrating this as well. To take more updates on this, we've been joined by our sports correspondent, Mr. Arslan Sherazi. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Sports Extra.
Walaikum assalam, Ahmed. Thank you for having me.
What would you like to add now? A glorious moment for Pakistan hockey at the moment.
No doubt, Ahmed, it's a big day for Pakistan hockey, and under the leadership of Syed Zaman, totally changed the fate of Pakistan hockey. And now you are seeing that Pakistan is playing the first semi-final against France, and they beat France on plenty shootouts, and they qualify for the finals of FIH Men's Nation Cup. And if Pakistan wins the final, then they will proceed to Pro League, and that is amazing feat for Pakistan. As you know that in the last Olympics, Pakistan does not qualify. In hockey, even at one time, Pakistan was Olympic champion, and Pakistan got gold medals. But right now, Pakistan again on the victory stroll, and Pakistan is gaining their momentum, and inshallah, Pakistan will qualify for the next Olympics and also for the World Cup.
Well, certainly, Arslan, the confidence of this team is very, very important. They've played a good tournament throughout. They qualified for the semi-finals. This was a very, very difficult game, and France is a quality side. But how would you rate this victory for Pakistan, especially now going towards the very end? How is the confidence that the team will carry now going into the final?
Ahmed, I will give this victory credit to all the players, but especially for Syed Zaman. As Syed Zaman took as a head coach of Pakistan national team, the team playing capacity totally changed. These are the players who are not clicking in previous tournaments when there was another head coach. But as Zaman took over the charge of Pakistan national team head coach, the things are changed, and you are seeing that Pakistan is now playing final of FIH Nations Cup. And inshallah, in future, you will see that under the head coach of the Syed Zaman, Pakistan will get more glory in national game hockey.
Certainly. Thank you very much, Arslan Sherazi, for talking to us and updating us, our sports correspondent, regarding Pakistan's victory against France in an all-important semi-final of the FIH Nations League. And Pakistan now have qualified for the final. Whoever wins the second semi-final, that is Korea or New Zealand, is going to face Pakistan in the final. If it's New Zealand, we have a chance of a comeback. So we can take, a bit of revenge now, don't we? But I think it's a great moment once again. And of course, all of us will be celebrating. Like I said, that, it's very interesting that Pakistan, although conceded a goal, moved towards the penalties and, to a point where defense has not been our strong point in this tournament, and especially with the unforced errors that we've seen as well, that we were very, very tactically, I would say, a bit behind as far as our defense is concerned in the last dying seconds of the game today, and even before today as well, when we played those 3 group matches as well. But I think heroic efforts once again from all of us. Congratulations to the Pakistan team, the players, the federation, especially to all of you out there as well. We'll just request you to support this team going into the final as well. Thank you very much, Kashif Majeed, Asif Ahmad and Abdul Jabbar Saab for joining us. That, of course, wraps up Sports Extra. From me and the entire team, it's goodbye for now.